Yeah, yeah, man. I was gonna have my live today, but then I changed it to tomorrow. But then I changed my mind again. I say, you know what? Let me go ahead and get it over with because one of the reasons I originally changed it until tomorrow is because man, the New York Giants and the Minnesota game, I really got into watching that game, and I realized that the time that I decided to go to live at, that's when the game was really going. And now I'm here talking. Now I'm here, um, with this live on right now, and we got the Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. They're going at it like a little flashback from last year. Man, really good day of football, man. Really good day. Man, if that's the way the Buffalo Bills is gonna be playing, man, next week is gonna be their last week. You know what I mean? And we got Aaron in the building. Aaron, say any last words before I say RIP to Tampa Bay? My last word is to the Dallas Cowboys. When they lose, they can go enjoy themselves some Busch Gardens or jump on the I-4, take a little ride to Disney World, and just bring the family and just take a vacation. That's my last words. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do a video, man. I'm gonna be like, yo, Dallas, bring the family. When y'all lose, y'all might as well go to Disney World, enjoy the family. Just stay in, stay in Florida for the week, man. We welcome y'all, man. But we got 7 people in the building, man. Let's get to the point. And one thing I want to say to guys is that now these days I'm seeing food service drivers check as big as ever. Have they ever been? And I came to the realization I came to the realization that we got two we got 2 people that think Brady's going down. But I came to a realization, man, that from talking to a whole bunch of drivers from different companies all over the places, that I came to a realization that the average food service driver should be making 120,000 or more this year. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think if you make less than that, there's nothing wrong with that. You're just regular, you know. But the average guy that's willing to put in the a little extra work is gonna be seeing about. They should be seeing about 120, 115 to 120, right? Now the overachievers, you got those guys is just in a different bracket. And one of the reasons I want to do this live, I want to get some people's attention, and I want to talk to some of you guys because a lot of you guys is gonna be hit with some a lot of you guys don't have nothing to offset your income, and a lot of you guys you're gonna be doing your taxes, and you're gonna end up on the IRS. And I want to talk to you guys about offsetting your income, right? Ways to offset your income. And shout out to everybody, man, that watched my channel and came to food service, stuff like that. When it comes to financial stuff, I don't really about it that much because I don't do business like that, right? We talk about we talk about paychecks and stuff, trying to motivate people to get in the game, make some money, stuff like that. But when it comes to like, oh man, what part of the turnpike you at? Well, when it comes to like what you do, what you do with your own money, I don't get into all of that. Like you have some YouTubers, they get into all of that, telling people to do this, telling people to do that. You know what I mean? Acting like they're you know what I'm saying? Acting like they're money management Jesus. But it's one thing I'm gonna tell you guys that will help offset your income, no matter what food service company you work at. And the number one way you can help yourself by offsetting your income is to put as much in your 401k as possible. Why? Why you say that? I'll tell you why. Everybody should know this. You know what I'm saying? It's not tax. You know what I'm saying? That's the smartest way to help yourself um offset your income, right? Because I was doing the math today for all the Florida drivers, and the reason I want to put short money out was popping. The reason I put 120. Congrats, Anthony. The reason I put 120,000, right? I wanted to get your guys' attention with that, right? So you make 120,000, right? Do you know if you're a Florida driver? I think making 120,000 in a year, if you don't got no kids to file for, let's just say you don't have no kids to file for, um, you're not putting no money in the 401k, you're gonna be hit with about anywhere from 18,000 to about 20,000 taxes for the year that you're supposed to be paying. Anywhere, let me re-say that. Let me say that again. You're gonna be hit with anywhere from about 17 to about $20,000. Somebody check that for me. But I know it's around there somewhere. Anywhere from 17 to $18,000. Right? Now what does that mean? I'm gonna tell you what it means. That means that if you're not paying enough taxes out your check, if enough taxes not coming out your check every week, what that means at the end of the year, you're gonna end up owing, right? You're gonna end up owing money. So to help yourself not to owe money is to put some of your money into the 401k and just don't worry about it, right? Now to give you an example, what I mean, let's just say you made $90,000 for the year, right? And you don't put no money in the 401k, so you're gonna be taxed on that $90,000, right? Let's just say you put $10,000 in your 401k, you're only going to be taxed on the $80,000. So you see, you guys just got a big break. You know what I'm saying? And that $10,000 right there could possibly knock you down to a lower tax bracket where you don't got to worry about paying that much. You get what I'm saying? So I even talked to some friends the other day, and we was on the phone, a couple of food service drivers, and we were talking about the 401k and stuff. They're at Cheney too, and they've been here for over a year also. And I asked them, I'm like, yo, y'all join the 401k? And they're like, no, they're doing their own taxes. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, just put something in it. You're leaving money on the table, right? You're leaving money on the table because remember, not only not only you're not taxed on that money, the company also matches. So you're leaving free money on the table. You get what I'm saying? So that's one thing I want you guys to remember, man. Just do your own research though. Don't take my word for it. Do your research. Understand how much your company matches, and if you're going to be putting some money in there, just at least put as much as your company matches. Take advantage of your company match. You know what I'm saying? If your company matches up to 3%, then put 3%. If your company matches 5%, put 5%. But for those guys that's really making money out there, you have what's wrong? Unruly Wagwan. For those guys that really making money out there, you guys are allowed to put $22,500 in your 401k. That's what the government allowing you this year. Last year it was a little bit lower. This year you're allowed to put 22,500, and that's a big difference. And I'm using that $120,000 as an example, right? That's a big difference. If you can put that $22,000 into your 401k, if you could, go ahead and max it out. Because what you're doing, not only are you putting money away, but let's just say you made $120,000, you're only going to be taxed on $97,500 right now. Is that math right? 120,000 minus 22,500, something like that, right? That's a big difference. That's a big difference because a lot of you guys out there, you guys have a lot of guys have no kids, nobody to file for, nothing to offset your taxes. A lot of you guys don't have a business, nothing to offset your taxes. That's another thing I can talk to you guys about, but I'm not going to get too deep with you guys, right? I'm just going to give you guys a little idea. Get your LLC. A lot of you guys making money right now, man. And y'all going to be making more money than you guys ever made, ever. So you guys have to learn how to offset your income. Get your LLC, right? Get your little side hustle and get an LLC. Now, to give you guys more information on what I mean, I gotta talk to y'all behind the scenes about that to help y'all offset y'all income. Your hobby. Everybody got a hobby, right? So if you want to do something on the side, do what you like to do. Do your hobby. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to cut their grass. Get your lawnmower, put it on the back of a trailer, open a lawn company. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't have to work that much. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't have to work that much, but guess what? You have a LLC. You have a business. That's another way to help you offset your income. You know what I'm saying? You guys are making money now, man. You guys are in a different tax bracket, and you guys just gotta learn that making money ain't funny. Hey, I say, I say, make, I say, I'm the one that say food service drivers make money like it ain't funny, but making money is not funny. You get what I'm saying? When it come time to deal with the IRS, making money is not funny. There's nothing funny about making money. You don't want to play with the IRS. And for those guys that's claiming, you got a lot of guys, man. They claim a whole bunch of dependents for some reason with when they're doing their W-4. A lot of guys, man, they on their W-2, they're claiming a lot of dependents, and and when it comes time that the end, and every week they get paid, they banking extra money, but They're not thinking about the consequences when it comes time to the end of the year. They see themselves, if you make $100,000, but you only paid like $2,000 in taxes. What you think is gonna happen? Yeah, you taking home all that money, but like I said, making money is not funny. You know what I'm saying? So for the guys that's out there that's doing that, man, like stop it, man, because unless you have unless you have waves, unless you have dependents, unless you really have dependents and you know you're gonna get money back, unless you have dependents and you know you're gonna offset your income, like you should be paying some type of you should be paying some type of taxes every week. Like I know you like to see that fat paycheck and take home as much as possible, but we also want you guys to like, you know what I'm saying, use your head, think about what you do before you do it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out there right now, man. And one thing I want to say to you guys, man, you guys are making money now, so your neighborhood tax person that you're using, your Uncle Charlie that you're using to do your taxes, you know what I'm saying? Faye from around the way, right? Gwen, you know what I'm saying? Auntie Gwen and whoever y'all using to do y'all taxes, bro, cut it out. You guys are a truck driver. You guys want to get yourself a good accountant. You guys want to get yourself a good tax person to help you guys look for anything that you can possibly file for, because just because we don't run a business, you got to understand it's still things out there that we can file for, and you guys got to get the expert to help us look for these things, right? Because at the end of the day, you got a lot of people, they just want to do people's taxes just to make money. There ain't nothing wrong with that. They don't take the extra time every year to learn the new things and to learn the new ways, especially when it comes to truck drivers, for us to you know what I'm saying, to file for. Like for instance, I'm gonna give you guys an idea, like me, right? You have some people, they'll do your taxes and they won't even ask you if you have any other income you expect to come in, right? They'll just go ahead and just file your taxes, right? Like me, I gotta wait for everything, right? I even gotta wait for YouTube to send me a W-2, because if I go doing my taxes without claiming what I made on YouTube and stuff like that, then boom, I'm gonna owe the government money. You know what I'm saying? And and it's even worse on YouTube because the money that we make on YouTube is it's like a 1099. So we really got to pay most of that taxes at the end of the year. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is know what you're doing, man. You guys are making money now, and the average food service driver, in my calculation, is going to be making around 115 to $120,000, because making $120,000 a year, believe it or not, for a food service driver, my prediction is that that's not really hard no more, because making that much money is that's like $2,300, $2,307 and something cents a week. And food service drivers is making that as I speak. You know what I'm saying? The regular guys, they're still gonna be hovering around. They're gonna be hovering around, you know, let's just say 18, about 2,100. Those are like the regular guys, but the guys that really strap up their boots and come to work every day, you get what I'm saying, ready to put in the work, them guys are gonna be making that $2,300 a week. As long as you hit that $2,300 a week, you gonna make that, 120,000, 115, 120,000. You know what I'm saying? Because the average guys, man, especially that didn't listen to my channel, they came to food service for the money. They ain't came to food service to hang around, to make friends, to sit down, to come in the break room and look at people. At the end of they don't come in the break room to hang out. They come in the food service to make that money. You guys feel what I'm saying? So feel free to go ahead and comment in the comment section about some of the stuff that what I'm saying we've been talking about tonight. Some of the stuff we've been going over, you know, and what you gotta think about what I think about at what the average driver is gonna be making. Right? I don't even want to talk about the big dogs in food service because the big dogs in food service, if they're not maxing out their 401k, something's seriously wrong with them. Because this is the way I want people to think, especially all the guys that I should start saying coming came up through my program, but I really don't have no program. But that just sounds nice, so I'm just gonna say that all the guys that came up through my program, right? That sounds nice, don't it? But all the guys that listen to my channel and came to food service, think about this for a second. If you've been living off of $80,000, right? McFly, what's going on? You've been living off of $80,000. Now you're making over 100,000. You making about 105,000. Why do you need all that extra money? Why not just put it in the 401k, offset that income? You know what I'm saying? Usually when usually when you know hold on guys. Yeah, it's about it. I don't know, man. Like I really shout out to everybody on whatever company you work for. That's not what we're talking about tonight. I don't want to hear that. Shout out to Cisco guys, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear it. So this is 2023. This is the year where we're gonna block some people, man. And this is the year where I'm gonna let all my I'm gonna allow all my moderators to block. I'm gonna let all my moderators like block anybody that can't come up in here with a bull crap. You know what I mean? Because I just realized that shout out to Lone Wolf in the building. Lone Wolf said a lot of people don't know that you can write off medical bill, all your monthly premium, deductibles, co-pays, and prescription costs. I sure didn't know that. You know what I mean? I sure did not know that. Um, this is something new, and this is something that I'm a totally spread, and this is what I'm talking about having a good tax person. You, some of these tax people, man, they're just in it to make money. There ain't nothing wrong with that. That's why we go to work to make money. But if you're gonna be in a profession, like know what you're doing, man. Like read up on the new rules every day, and just take the time out to be good at what you're doing, man. A lot of these tax people, man, they just as long as they get paid, they're good, man. You know, a lot of these tax people, that you end up getting in trouble because of them. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I mean? Exactly. When you guys are making money, because a lot of guys in here making money, more money than they ever made. That little tax person around the corner, the tax person at the corner store. If you could go, if you go into the corner store, right? You go into the corner store. If the tax person is in the back of the corner store, 9 out of 10 times, I don't recommend a truck driver to go there. Yeah, they can do regular people taxes that work at regular job, but you guys need to understand. You got to get in your head that you're not regular. You don't have a regular income, so stop thinking regular, right? Like you want to know what a regular person is? Just look up the average income for a person in the United States. You guys aren't regular. Stop thinking regular. Stop moving regular. You guys gotta start moving different, man. You know what I mean? Even for all the guys that's out there that won't get it together, even for all the guys that's out there, man, that won't get it together, like you got guys, man, they've been in food service 3, 4 years, making over 90,000, making over 100,000 a year, and they're still renting. Their credit is still in the 500s. You guys got to get it together, man. Stop being regular with the same old mindset. You know what I'm saying? Start putting that money together and start having a plan. You're making enough money to buy a house. You're making enough money to have a property. So go ahead and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? 3 months away. How long you had your CDL? What company you working for? Juliet. What company you working for? Oh, you working for Swift? Are you working for Swift? And you made $60,000. I know a lot of over the road drivers, they have a lot of write offs, so you got to get with a good CPA and make sure they're doing what they got to do and make sure they help you out in the best way possible. Okay, you're local. That's what's up. $60,000 at Swift. That's not bad. Ain't bad at all. Cause at the end of the day, man, I cannot compare. I can't compare. Like a intermobile job. I can't compare that to food service because we work a lot harder, so that's why they pay us a lot more. So I'm gonna stop comparing food service to other jobs because it's just not like other jobs. So I'm gonna stop making that comparison. You know what I mean? We got 20 people in the building. Y'all hit the thumbs up. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Um, Appreciate everybody that been subscribed to the channel. This is your first time listening to my channel. Make sure you subscribe. For this year of 2023, I'm gonna be picking a lot more moderators on my channel, so I can have people help me look out for the what you call them, people, the trolls or whatever. So as soon as they roll up in here, man, we can block them really quick, because we're just on here, man, trying to motivate people, uh trying to motivate people, trying to get people to change their mindset. You know what I'm saying? G-Wo, appreciate you for checking that out for us. So G-Way checked that out, and he said, what is the average U.S. income 2022? For a woman, it was $971. For a man, it was $1,164. Right? So you guys, so you guys see the facts right there, right? So that's what I'm saying. You guys are not making regular money, so you guys got to change that regular mindset. We got Refredo in the building. Refredo said, I'm working in Gordon Food Service as a van driver while getting my CDL, got my foot in the door early and already planning on buying a home. That's what's up, man. That's what I'm saying. You guys got to change that mindset. Food service is the warrior's job. You ain't lying, man. Like, the majority of guys that do food service, I believe, I really believe that the average guy that do food service, I really believe we needed this type of. All right, we got 22 people in the building, right? Most of us in here is food service driver or aspiring food service driver. You guys agree or disagree with me, right? In my belief, I think the average guy that do food service needed this type of job to blow off the steam that's inside of you. You guys need this type of job because most of you guys have a flip side that's kind of crazy, and this type of job kind of calms you down, right? Most of you guys need this type of job, man. You guys got high adrenaline, high energy, and this type of job fits fits you, right? So I wish they had like a real job description for people, man, and just keep it real like I just kept it. You know what I'm saying? Because I just like this type of job, man. You know what I mean? Outside 33, say this is a warrior's job, and that's what it is, man. It's a warrior's job. It's a job for somebody that's not scared to get out there, get a little dirty, get a little physical. You know what I mean? And do what you got to do. You know? Truck Money Al say, and y'all make sure to go subscribe to Truck Money Al. That's what I tell everybody. Certain job that pays 6,000 is good for the type of work they're doing. Yeah. Okay, Billy Dollar say, how many hours a day should a food service driver be working? Man, I'm gonna give you my answer, but my answer is not what it really is, right? But my answer is, I think a food service driver should only be working 9 to 10.5 hours a day. But that's not how it is. You know, you got to put in more work than that. But I be pushing to only work 9 to 10 hours a day. I don't like working over 10 hours a day. You know. Shout out everybody in the building. Also, we got Kendall in the building. Made $107,000 last year and took more time off than the previous year. Not bad. That's definitely not bad. You know. So Kendall, man, What's some ways? Because I want to hear from the guys that made some money, man. What some ways did you use to help offset that income? Because $107,000 now you're in a higher tax bracket. What are some ways did you help yourself while offsetting some of that income? Did you put more in your 401k, or what are some ways that you help yourself offset that income? You have some dependents you gotta file for. Afraid of say physical job, but well worth it. Reason why I'm going to Sigma, only 2 layovers a week. Got 28 people in the building. Appreciate y'all coming through. What are some ways all the guys that's in here, man, that went into different tax bracket this year? What are some ways I'm looking at? I'm looking at this dude right now for Baltimore, thinking he Lamar Jackson, thinking he gonna run and score. Let me look at this dude for a second, man. What is his name? Huntley? Like, what you think you is Lamar? Like, what's going on here? Oh, he scored. They scored. I ain't gonna lie. If Baltimore wins this game, I'll be shocked. Cause this Huntley guy, he's not playing that bad. He actually led them down the field, and they scored. Anyway, let me take my eyes off that game. The real game going down tomorrow night, guys. I didn't want to change the subject, but the NFL playoff starts tomorrow night. It's doomsday for the Dallas Cowboys. They're coming to Florida, and we're sending them home packing. The real playoffs start tomorrow night, right? And we not. I didn't plan to do that much talking. I'm gonna save the talk for tomorrow when it comes to that subject. We're gonna save all the talk for tomorrow. So just know if we have any Dallas Cowboys fans up in the buildings, sorry for y'all. That's all I gotta say. You know, I'm from Eastern PA CDL drivers average 50 an hour, but you gotta put in that work. That's what's up, man. Tyler Huntley, what college Huntley went? I'll be honest, I never heard of him. What college he went to? Huntley. I'm trying to remember that name. I can't remember that name, yo. I know he ain't played at Alabama. Nope. Oh, okay. Okay. Now you say University of Georgia, Huntley. I think Huntley's from Florida, yo. I think now I know I think I remember him now. I think he's from Florida. I think he's actually from Florida now that I'm trying to remember that name. Make that money and go. Yeah, you're right. Oh, okay. I knew that name sounded familiar. Yo, didn't he play for I think he played for Hallandale, man. I'm trying to remember. I think he played for Hallandale High School. 'Cause he went up to Utah, and it was a couple Florida kids that went up to Utah that year. And Utah had they actually had a good team, but they could never get over that hump. So I guess you got a lot of Florida people that's tuning into the game right now. Oh yeah, but make that money and go. Make that money and go. Uh, we got Mr. Chris in the building. Make that money and go. I'm reading this message. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm just trying to understand what are you referring this to. Make that money and go. Are you referring to like food service driver, like just to make the money and go? Billy, I say go where? No, I'm trying to figure out, man. No, I understand. I think I understand what he's saying. Like probably trying to say like to get out the game before the game. Like you don't want to you want to make that money and do what you got to do with the money and move on to something easier. That's not a bad idea. But one thing I want guys to know is that the longer you do this, is that it really becomes easy. You know, like as long as I'm gonna be honest with you, as long as they keep paying like this, I ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? I ain't going nowhere. McFly, who they? Man, we talking about some good football, right? We talking about good. We actually talking about decent football teams right now. McFly. No disrespect, but when we think about good football, when I think about good football, I'm not thinking about the Saints. No disrespect to your team, but you guys are nowhere close to that Super Bowl year y'all had. Not it's not even close. You know what I mean? Oh, you ate Coke and Pepsi? Coke and UPS, I mean? Got Ray Bans in the building. He about to get on with Sigma. That's what's up. It's a good company, man. Most of the Sigma guys ride in teams, so that's good. Got somebody to ride with, got somebody to talk to. Hold on, we ain't got no Cowboy fans in the live. You know Cowboy fans is all over the place. Do we have any Cowboy fans up in here? Before I get out of here. Do we have any Cowboy fans in here? 'Cause if we do have any Cowboy fans up in here, I want you guys to enjoy this Sunday night. Enjoy it. because tomorrow night is gonna be misery. Truck Money Al say he loving McLean. He only working 3 days at McLean, man. So shout out to the guys that work for these companies, man. That they only got to work 3 or 4 days a week. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what's going on here. It seemed like Cincinnati is choking right in front of me. They just fumbled the ball, give it back to the Ravens. Oh, you don't gotta worry about that. We gonna take care of it tomorrow. I ain't even gonna lie though, but the team that I feel sorry for the most is the I forgot their name. Trying to remember their name. Okay, they're from LA, somewhere out there. Okay, the San Diego Chargers. At one point, I was watching this game yesterday, Jacksonville and San Diego. At one point, I think they had like a 20-point lead or something. And I'm saying to myself, okay, Trevor Lawrence is young. He gonna learn from this. You know what I mean? I stopped watching the game. I went to Publix. I did a whole bunch of stuff. Trevor Lawrence threw first four interception in the first half or something like that. Second half, I just kept seeing Jacksonville just kept scoring and scoring and scoring. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, please tell me, please tell me that Jacksonville is not gonna win this game. I wanted Jacksonville to win from the start, but it just looked at impossible. You know what I'm saying? We got an Asian man up in the building. Appreciate that super chat. Asian man say, bro, NDCP is paying 33.50 up here in Georgia. I'm applying. Money crazy. Hey, I would apply too. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So anybody in Georgia, man, NDCP is paying 33.50 an hour. That ain't nothing to sleep on. You know? We got Ray Bans, man. He in Denver right now. Taking CDL class for maneuver pre-trip and cab all down. Going to Arizona to US Food. Yeah, US Food is a real good company, man. You know? That's one other thing I wanted to talk about, guys, before I get out of here. Um, you can make money at any single company right now. You just gotta know people there to know if they have the accounts for you to make money, right? You gotta make sure you go to a company that the management is not gonna be all up in your pockets. They just care about production. And when I say management all up in your pockets, literally all up in your pockets, like they'll put they rather put a robot on your route and tell you to stay home for a day because you're making too much money. You want to make sure you're not working for nobody like that, right? You want to be able to work for people that care more about production, right? So talk to some of the local drivers for the company that you want to work for, right? Because you could be working for a good U.S. food in Arizona, but let's just say you want to move to Florida. U.S. food in Florida might be way different than the U.S. food in Arizona. So you got to understand location is the key. Oh, NDCP 31 hour in Florida. That ain't bad. Duval in the building. Yeah, man. Hey, I know. Hey, I know everybody in Duval happy right now, man. Everybody in Duval County happy right now, man. Them Jaguars, man, they did their thing. Man, Miami almost won. So it would have been crazy if all the Florida teams won their playoff game. Of course, we gonna win tomorrow night. Miami almost won, and Jacksonville did what they had to do. So Florida teams is looking good, man. Florida teams are definitely looking good. So one thing I want you guys to understand, man. Oh, McFly, you're a Bengal fan. Hey, I messed up, man. I made a mistake. I thought who they meant the I thought who they meant the I thought who they meant the what do you call that team? The Saints. I think the Bengals, they say something like that too, huh? We got 17 people in the building. Oh yeah, back to my point. It's money in food service. So when you're looking for a team to work for, you just gotta reach out to some of the local drivers, and you want to find out if the working environment, how is the working environment. You want to know how the working environment is, because don't let a driver try to recruit you to their company while they're just talking about oh, you can make more money here. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, as bad as I want to recruit you, I'm also gonna tell you the truth, right? And the truth is, the longer you stay at a particular company, the better it is for you. That's the truth right there, right? So not only I'm gonna recruit you, I'm gonna also tell you that if I think it's best for you to stay at the company you're at. And if you think I'm lying, um, I got somebody that I was trying to bring over here, right? The same video, the video I made today. I got somebody I was trying to bring over here to where I'm at Cheney. He sent me this check today, and I seen his check, and I told him, I'm like, bro, if they keep paying you like this, stay where you're at. And if you guys, I wish he was up. I wish he was up in here. He'll tell you that I really told him to stay where he at if he making money like that. I don't know if you guys saw that video I made earlier. If not, I'll give you guys. You can go click on that paycheck video that I just made and watch that paycheck. It's actually from one of my subscribers. He sent me that video, and I told him, I'm like, bro, stay where you at. You're doing good. As long as you keep doing that, you're gonna make over $140,000 for the year. You know what I mean? So hopefully I help him change his mind about trying to lead the particular company. But sometimes some companies, some management, they'll just wear on you, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? And he's at a company that I used to work at, so I understand. I understand the frustration. I understand the managers wearing on you. I understand the unnecessary rules and regulations they try to come up with. And I understand you running to work because you're 1 minute, 5 minutes late. And if you don't make it there on time, you're gonna get points and stuff like that. I understand all that. You feel me? So sometimes it's better to stay where you at. And believe it or not, guys, now these days, I don't want, I really don't want to recruit food service drivers because trying to recruit other food service drivers to come to the company that you're at is a headache sometimes, man. Because you see them over and over again. They ask you about the company, you tell them. They said, "Okay, I'm gonna give you a call," and then back and forth, back and forth. You keep seeing them. Yeah, man, I'm thinking about leaving. Like, I was like, man, just be quiet already. It's just like that guy that works for a particular kitchen that keeps telling you, you make a delivery, they ask you about your CDL, and they keep telling you over and over again that they're going to get their CDL, and they never get their CDL. They just keep talking. Sometimes in life, you just gotta put your actions to work and just stop talking. You know what I'm saying? So my idea this year, the guys that gonna try to recruit is guys that is driving but not in food service and other doing other things, not food service, right? Maybe over the road guys that's driving for a particular company but not making no money. I'm not interested in trying to get other food service drivers to come over here no more. I'm not. It's a headache. Stay where you at. You know what I mean? But if guys are out there, man, if you're serious about making that change, you know what I mean, and you want to compare numbers and stuff, just hit me up. You know. But I'm be honest with you, like sometimes the best thing to do is just stay where you at. You know, like I know management. I know some of you guys are with some companies. Your management sucks, stuff like that, and you know it. But you keep waking up every day and you keep going there. Like, stay where you at. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? I just don't know what to tell you guys. If I'm in an interview for Cisco, US Food Sigma, or a different food service company, what's number one question I should ask so I know I'm getting into a good situation? Um, there's two questions you can ask. Well, the number one question you can ask is ask about the work. Ask if they have a lot of work. Ask if you can get extra work if you want it. But you also want to know about the benefits and stuff like that, right? That's one of the things you want to know about, talk about. But make sure they have enough work. What's the most I made in 1 week? Man, I gotta think about that. Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna walk my son to his room. Yeah, yeah, we back, we back. So I answered Billy' question. I can't really remember, but I can kind of give you an idea, right? Um, it's easily when I was with it's easily when I was with U.S. Foods because at U.S. Foods we was able to cash in our vacation, 1 week of vacation, and we was able to cash in our sick days, right? So by cashing in our sick days and our 1 week of vacation plus our regular check, I think some drivers used to hit like was hitting over $5,000 easy. So that's that's not a hard answer right there to that question. I can't remember the most I ever made at US Food by doing that, but I think it was in the high fours or something like that. You know? Oh, I'm with Cheney Brothers. You know what I mean? Well, we about to get out of here. Man, I hope y'all find some of this information useful tonight. If not, man, mainly talking about offsetting that income tonight. If not, if you guys just jump in, please go back and listen to this live. You know what I mean? We talking about that 401k. We talking about how you can offset some of that income that you guys are making, you know? So y'all go listen back to the live, man, and I appreciate y'all for jumping in. You know, we got work early tomorrow, so you know we gotta do what we gotta do. Y'all be easy out there, man.